Welcome, coin lovers and history seekers. Today you're stepping into a world where small coins carry giant stories, where metal speaks of freedom, leadership, and the unstoppable journey of America. In your hands are not just one, but two powerful symbols of U.S. heritage, the Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin and the Martin Van Buren Presidential $1 coin. These coins are more than currency. They are time capsules, preserving courage, vision, and the spirit of a nation. First, let your eyes fall on the golden glow of the Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin. This coin honors Sacagawea, the brave Native American woman who guided Lewis and Clark through unknown lands and helped shape the future of a growing nation. Her calm expression and strong presence represent guidance, resilience, and unity. Every Sacagawea dollar tells a story of survival and leadership, reminding us that history is not only written by leaders, but also by those who silently change the course of destiny. Now turn to the Martin Van Buren $1 coin, a tribute to the 8th President of the United States and a master of political strategy. Known as a little magician, Van Buren played a crucial role in shaping the American political system. This coin stands as a symbol of intelligence, diplomacy, and the early foundations of modern democracy. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of America's political evolution, forged during times of challenge and transformation. Together, these $2 coins represent two different paths that shape the same nation, one through exploration and courage, the other through leadership and governance. One honors a woman who guided explorers across wild frontiers. The other honors a president who navigated the complex world of politics. When combined, they form a powerful narrative of balance between action and strategy, heart and mind. Collectors around the world value these coins not only for their design, but for the stories they carry. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned collector, these dollar coins add depth, meaning, and prestige to any collection. They remind us that true value is not always measured in money, but in the legacy left behind by those who came before us. So as we begin this journey today, look closely, listen carefully, and feel the history resting in your palm. These are not ordinary coins. They are symbols of freedom, strength, and American identity. Welcome to a story minted in metal, where every dollar has a voice and every coin has a soul. When people hear the name Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin of 2000, they often imagine just another modern dollar. But hidden inside this golden-colored coin is a story that feels larger than life. This was the very first year the Sacagawea dollar was released, and the Denver Mint marked it with a small but powerful D mint mark, turning an ordinary issue into the beginning of a legend. This coin was born at the turn of the new millennium, a time of hope, change, and new beginnings. And collectors believe that energy is locked forever inside its metal. What makes the 2000 Sacagawea dollar so fascinating is not what everyone sees, but what only a few are lucky enough to discover. Among millions struck, a tiny number came out different, slightly mysterious, slightly imperfect, and therefore incredibly desirable. These rare examples feel almost chosen, as if fate decided to bless only a handful. When collectors talk about them, their voices lower, their excitement rises, and the coin stops being money and starts becoming destiny. This coin is often mistaken for silver, but its true power is not in the metal alone. It is in its rarity, timing, and story. The warm golden tone symbolizes value, strength, and prosperity, and for many collectors it represents opportunity itself. A flawless strike, a rare surface texture, or an unusual minting detail can transform this simple dollar into something that feels priceless. In the world of elite collectors, perfection and uniqueness can push values beyond imagination. The Sacagawea portrait itself adds to the magic. She stands as a symbol of guidance, courage, and discovery, carrying her child into the unknown. Many collectors believe this imagery gives a coin a spiritual meaning, guiding its owner toward fortune, just as Sacagawea guided explorers. Owning the right 2000 Sacagawea dollar can feel like holding a silent promise that life can change suddenly, without warning and forever. Stories circulate in the collecting world of rare Sacagawea dollars selling for astonishing amounts, not because they are common, but because they are almost impossible to replace. When competition heats up between serious collectors, logic disappears and desire takes over. Prices rise fast, sometimes reaching levels that sound unreal to outsiders. In those moments, the coin is no longer measured in dollars. It is measured in dreams, pride, and victory. This is why patience becomes more valuable than gold. Anyone who believes they might own a special 2000 D Sacagawea dollar should never rush, never panic, and never accept the first offer. The true worth of such a coin is revealed only when experts, collectors, and time itself agree on its significance. Many fortunes are lost by haste, and many are made by those who wait silently while value grows. The idea that a single dollar coin could change a life overnight is what keeps this legend alive. For some, it is not just about becoming rich, but about being chosen by chance. One small coin, overlooked by many, could be the key that unlocks a future no one expected. That belief alone gives the Sacagawea dollar its incredible power and lasting fascination. So if you ever come across a 2000 D Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin, treat it with respect. Look closely, protect it, and understand that sometimes history hides in plain sight. Coins like this remind us that fortune does not always arrive loudly. Sometimes it comes quietly, disguised as something ordinary, waiting for the right person to recognize its true strength. Imagine holding a coin that feels heavier than metal itself. A Liberty Martin Van Buren $1 coin dated 1841. A piece whispered about in collector circles like a forbidden legend. This coin is not just currency. It is a time capsule from America still defining its soul. The year 1841 stands at the crossroads of power, politics, and destiny, and the presence of Martin Van Buren's era wrapped inside a Liberty dollar transforms this coin into a symbol of vanished authority. When people speak of this coin, they don't speak casually. They lower their voices, because history like this is never ordinary. What makes this coin so hypnotic is not only its age, but the mystery surrounding its creation. Struck in an era when minting was imperfect, human hands guided machines, and mistakes were destiny, the rumored demint mark elevates it into near mythical status. Coins from this time were never meant to survive centuries. They were meant to circulate, to be lost, melted, forgotten. Yet this one, against all odds, is said to endure, carrying the scars of history, like a warrior carries battle marks. Every faint line, every softened edge tells a story money can never speak aloud. Collectors believe the Liberty design on this dollar represents more than freedom. It represents survival. Liberty's calm expression contrasts with the chaos of the 19th century. Economic panic, political collapse, and the silent tension before America's greatest internal storm. A coin born in such times absorbs that energy. That is why this dollar is often described not as owned, but as chosen. People don't simply buy it. They discover it. Sometimes hidden in old estates, inherited boxes, or forgotten vaults where fate waited patiently. The silver itself is said to be unlike modern coinage, dense, alive, almost breathing. When light touches its surface, it doesn't shine, it glows. Serious collectors claim that this coin refuses to reveal its true worth until authenticated under the highest scrutiny, and even then, its value cannot be pinned down easily. Figures spoken are not thousands, not hundreds of thousands, but amounts so large they sound unreal. This is why seasoned numismatists warn. The first offer is never the real offer. Stories circulate of people who unknowingly sold similar historic coins cheaply, only to watch fortune slip through their fingers overnight. That is why this Liberty Martin Van Buren dollar is often called a silent kingmaker. In the right condition, at the right moment, with the right eyes upon it, this single coin is believed capable of rewriting a family's future in one signature. Wealth, in this case, doesn't arrive loudly. It arrives suddenly. What truly separates this coin from ordinary antiques is the emotion it commands. Museums desire it, elite collectors chase it, and private buyers compete quietly behind closed doors. No auction room noise, no flashy advertisements, just confidential conversations, and numbers written on paper, then crossed out, then rewritten higher. The coin's power lies in scarcity mixed with uncertainty. Nobody can say how many exist, or if another will ever surface again. Owning such a coin is not about spending. It is about patience. Those who understand its gravity know that rushing is the only mistake. This is not a coin you sell in excitement or fear. It is one you protect, research, and present only when the moment is perfect, because history rewards those who respect it and punishes those who underestimate it. So if a Liberty Martin Van Buren $1 coin from 1841 ever rests in your palm, remember this. You are not holding money. You are holding a turning point. Coins like this don't change lives slowly. They change them overnight.